3-speed holster. Alright, a little bit more. Let's see. Going to the bathroom. Yep. I've had a lot of trouble with a lot of holsters when it comes time to go into the bathroom. Especially those clip-on inside the waistband types. Oh my god. When you undo your pants, it tends to want to fall, and you got to like hold the gun and then do your thing. It's what a pain in the ass. Even those other kinds that strap around your body, deep concealments and whatnot, it's just a pain. You got to move them up, push them down, whatever, push them to the side. With this, it's so easy. So easy. All I have to do is tell you. Just take it to the midsection position, or even a little higher if you need to. That's it. Number one, number two, whatever you got to do, it's easy. That's all that really needs to be said about it. It's simple, 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 simple. Also, kind of funny, I was thinking about this earlier tonight at work. If you're ever in a really bad situation where you got to go now, and I've done this, just push it down. Push it all the way down and go. It's instant. But anyway, moving right along. Other things about this holster. Tucking in your shirt. Yes, you can tuck in your shirt, and actually, I think it works even better with the shirt tucked in. But you do it a little differently. You don't go behind the holster all the way like you do the other deep concealment holsters. Actually, let me pull it up. I can do this with it down, but I want you to be able to see what I'm doing here. I'm not going to expose you, I promise. What you do is you take your shirt like this, kind of get it back in there, and then stuff it down behind your magazine and behind your gun. And then from there, it's just tuck your shirt in like normal, you know? And I don't know if you can tell, but I don't tuck my shirt in very much, very rarely, so you have to bear with me. I'm not very good at this. And then get it back into deep concealment. Let's take the belt up. Shirt's tucked in. Go a little bit deeper. There we go. And like I was saying, the draw is even easier because now that back plate, you just extended it all the way up your body. All it is a matter of getting your hand in your pants. And perfect draw every single time. Although I got it kind of deep, it's a little harder to reholster when it's too deep. I think I mentioned that in the comfort video. There we go. But yeah, tuck it in your shirt. There it is. You pull it out, make it pretty, whatever. However you guys do that. And yeah, you can still do that. Is it down deep? Let's get it down deep. There it is. You can still do the 007 trick. Although it loses the mystique because you get your shirt tucked in. But anyway, moving right along. I want to get to this silly fourth holster thing. Let's pull this off. Because I'm tired of making videos. So here we go. Actually, before we get into the fourth holster, I want to speak real quick about safety. I've seen a lot of holsters out there. Not a lot. I've seen a few holsters out there that I find kind of hairy. We're talking about this area right in here where the trigger is. I don't know about you, but I keep one in the chamber. And I want that to be absolutely, positively, no doubt about it, that thing's not getting pulled. And I've seen holsters where I can, with not much pressure, I can push that trigger just a little bit. And that's just a little bit too much for me. With this one, I mean, I'm going to break my gun. I cannot budge that trigger. This thing is safe. Sandwiched in between these two pieces of material is another piece of material that's very dense, very strong, and that keeps us safe. And it's the same setup on the other side, actually even more so. It's got that plate in there. But what are we talking about? The secret fourth holster, which again kind of goes back to safety. Because when you take your gun off, say you're on the road, you hit a hotel, this ain't a safe way to store it. Reason being, obviously when it's on your body, it bends. This front piece of material tightens over the top of that. The way this is stitched and the cant of it and everything, blah, 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 it's not coming out. However, when you take this off, it's a whole different freaking story. As you see, it'll slide out. But there's a way we can fix that. The secret fourth holster. So what you do, just curl that around top of the gun. Can you see that? Fold this with your ID and everything in there. Nothing's going to get hurt. Where it naturally wants to go, and that tab sort of sticks up. And then again, where it naturally wants to go, you wrap the elastic and Velcro around one time. And getting off camera here. You see where that slant is? That slant turns the Velcro up into here to meet the male Velcro. Stuff it down in there, pull it over, give it a good little pressure, and that's it. That sucker is good. Nothing's falling out. You're good to go. And for general storage, that's a great way to keep it. That's how I keep it. However, if that's not good enough for you, there's another way you can do this. By the way, it's very easy to open up. So anyway, there's another way you can do this, which is basically you get going the same way. Fold it up, just like I showed you. Wrap it around one time. When you get to that slant right there where it turns the Velcro, go ahead and pull it up so it's ready to be stuffed in there. But what you do differently is, if you notice, pull that down, there's this elastic strap here. Now what you do is you just take that underneath the elastic strap like so, and even that holds it in there pretty good. Stuff it in there like that, and then take the tab over the elastic. It's not as complicated as it sounds, trust me. Then take the elastic out over the flap. Do it a couple of times and you won't even have to think about how to do it. But that is super secure. And again, obviously, nothing's coming out of this thing. That trigger, there's no way a trigger's getting pulled. And now that you have that elastic over there, if it gets snagged on something, forget about it. It snaps right back where it's supposed to be. Very secure. And that's it, I guess. Like I said, I'm tired of doing videos. I hope I got enough information out there. If not, email me. I'll be glad to answer your email, any questions. Yes, these are for sale. The price is going to start out very low because I'm just starting. I want to get be able to custom make these for every gun, at least all the popular ones, and so we can get this thing going. We'll talk about the price later. Cheers.